Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Bobby Experience. We are here over on Western and Howard, here in IHOP, and today my guest is the CEO of TrueLove, Aaron Schiffman.
Yes. TrueLove Entertainment, the new company I just established.
Right. Aaron, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. So tell us about TrueLove Entertainment, how the name came about. I know I've read it on your social media feed but for the audience here that.
Well, the name TrueLove Entertainment first comes up like you gotta truly love what you gotta do. You know, how not truly love what you're doing, and you're doing it. But also, it's come from my mother's name. My mother's maiden name. Her maiden name is TrueLove. And I thought, maybe I'll just dedicate this to her. At the same time, while I create my own company, TrueLove Entertainment.
Great.
This is for you, Mom, if you're watching.
Good. But I gotta say that sounds very ambitious, and I'm happy for you. And I just want to inform the audience as well that we co-starred in we worked on an episode together. Right, Child. Just want to send a shout out to Manny if you're if you will be watching this YouTube episode. But he's also a fellow actor like myself. So I mean, you're a DJ, you're an actor, you have a lot of stuff going on.
Musician.
Right, a musician as well. So tell us, maybe I should have asked you this first. Tell me about yourself, about all you and your endeavors.
Well, I mean, I was born and raised here in Chicago in the Rogers Park area, the most diverse area in Chicago, the North Pole. And how I got started with all of this, I remember when I was 8, my mom asked me, "Hey, do you want to learn guitar?" I'm like, fine, whatever. I just got into music with that. I learned piano, I learned bass, I learned how to DJ and all that. When I was 17, that's when I started. Also tried rapping and singing as well, writing poetry. And since you brought up acting, I do act. I was in a lot of school plays. I remember I was, when I was a junior in high school, I was in the Music Man. And I played the antagonist, Charlie Carwell.
Wow.
Yeah, and here's the interesting thing. When I was playing him, I was modeling him after my favorite actor of all time, Gary Oldman, from his performance from Air Force One. But I don't know if anyone said, "Get off my plane."
Gary Oldman, he's a chameleon. If you ever seen him in his films, oh my
yes.
gosh, he can transform from he's Commissioner Gordon in one film
to Dracula, another,
right,
to corrupt DEA agent and Leon the Professional, and then Sirius Black and Harry Potter.
Right, it's a very diverse group of characters, and I would hope that that's something that other actors would aspire to be.
And he needs to win an Oscar. Give Gary Oldman an Oscar.
If anyone deserves it, it's him. So Gary Oldman, if you ever end up watching this, it's a shout out to you, my friend. But speaking of actors, who would you say are some actors, musicians that inspire you, that you're a fan of?
Let's see. Well, there was Gary Oldman I mentioned. Another favorite actor of mine is Tommy Lee Jones. I love that guy. He's cool to watch on screen. Whether it be Men in Black, The Fugitive, what other movies? Lincoln, the latest Bourne film, or Under Siege when he and Steven Seagal had that knife fight. That was a pretty cool one. I like him a lot. He's a huge inspiration. Other actors, Denzel Washington. Who else? I also like Russell Crowe, Matt Damon, Will Smith, Jack Nicholson, Robert De Niro, Ryan Gosling, Jamie Foxx. I got a whole bunch. In terms of actresses, I gotta go with Sigourney Weaver because I love Ripley.
Don't forget Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, Ghostbusters. Ripley, come on.
Yeah, Ripley.
Don't mess with Ripley. Don't you dare mess with her. And I also love Kate Winslet and Angela Bassett. She's an underrated actress. And who else do I like? I like Angelina Jolie. Yeah, a whole bunch. In terms of musicians, let's see. There's Bruce Springsteen, Luther Vandross, Eric Clapton, Seal, well, Babyface. I also like Trent Reznor, Nine Inch Nails, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I like Nas. I like the Wu-Tang. I like Biggie. I like Tupac. I like Common. I like the Roots. I like Missy Elliott. I like D'Angelo. Jay-Z.
Wow. List just huge list goes.
It goes on. Michael Jackson, Prince, David Bowie. I take influences from a lot of people trying to experiment.
That's a huge array of talent. Next thing I wanted to ask you is, what are some short-term and long-term goals you have with TrueLove and some other work you plan on doing in the future?
TrueLove, I hope for that to be a record label in the future. Right now, it's a DJ entertainment company. That's its start. But as it gets bigger and more money flows in, I hope for it to become a record label. And I look up to other people like Russell Simmons, Rick Rubin, how they started Def Jam. They started in a college dorm. They started small, and my office for TrueLove is pretty much my room right now. So that's my office, and then more money gets bigger. Boom. And I hope to change the music industry with that and sign some great acts, produce some great acts, and I hope to create my own album that will be as groundbreaking as The Chronic by Dr. Dre.
Well, I have high hopes for you, and I see your post all the time. I'm not gonna say, Aaron, keep it positive and focus on your goals and keep moving forward. And that's what I admire about you. And I say I'm glad to have all that positive energy.
Exactly.
To read that and to have that around here talking with you. Wanted to shift gears real quick, talk briefly about the future of the Terminator series. I believe we might have talked about this online.
Yeah.
But as you may know, that Linda Hamilton is returning to the series. Okay, and it's going to be directed by
the guy who did Deadpool, Tim Miller.
Right.
And James Cameron's returning as producer and writer. And I'm pretty sure Arnold's going to return. It's supposedly a direct sequel to Judgment Day.
Right.
It's ignoring Terminator 3, Salvation, Genesis. Thank God, I hate Genesis. But it's supposed to be a direct sequel to T2. And Cameron said Rise of Machines to Genesis is what we look at as like an alternative timeline. And I'm pretty sure Terminator Series Chronicles will be as one as well.
Right.
How do I feel about it? I think there should be no more Terminator movies, but if James Cameron is involved with this, and it has, and if it has Linda Hamilton returning, and if the director Deadpool's directing it, I'm optimistic. I think this might be a good movie, and I'll give it a watch when I see it.
I'm willing to give it a chance. I mean, I would have given it a chance anyways. Even if there's some movies that I don't feel that optimistic about, there's times where I'll just end up finding my way in the theater anyways. Or if I get some feedback from some friends and colleagues that, this movie wasn't done, I'll probably just wait till it comes out on Netflix or Redbox. But the Terminator series, I'm always willing to give it a shot because of Arnold and
With the Hamilton.
Right.
And James Cameron coming back to help out.
Right, and James Cameron, director of Avatar and
Titanic, Aliens.
Yes. And something I want to add up about Avatar is that, at least last I remembered from looking on Wikipedia, that it's the highest grossing movie to date.
Of all time, outgrossed Titanic.
Yes, gross Titanic. So it's something we can look forward to. But Aaron, is there anybody you'd like to send a shout out before we close today?
Hey, shout out to Stan Lee. You are an inspiration. And I'm glad to have met you at C2E2.
Right, I saw that picture. I think you had it as your profile picture for a little while too. So
yeah, I still have it. It's hard for me to change that unless I meet Martin Scorsese. I hope to meet him and work with him someday. By the way, Scorsese, film Devil in the White City here in Chicago.
Right. And I really hope that more filmmaking occurs in Chicago.
I want to get involved with a Scorsese movie if it's in Chicago.
Right.
It's Martin Scorsese.
Absolutely. All right. Well, our food's here. This the Bobby Experience signing off with Aaron Schiffman. Folks, have a great night. Take care.